Hello everyone, and welcome to another video from the Ingenious Engineer. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use Scratch. Let's get started. The first step is to open up your web browser and go to scratch.mit.edu. And I'll put the link down in the description box below and click enter. So Scratch is it's not really a language, but it's a way of coding called block coding. And I'll show you what it means. First, we need to create an account. And if you already have an account, then you can just sign in here. But if you don't have an account, you need one if you want to create projects and save them or share your projects. It's free to use. So once you have an account, sign in through here and it'll show this page. So to create a new project, you can click create over here, or you can go to this icon. If you click create, it'll just create a new project. But if you go here, it will go here. And these are all of your projects. You won't see these projects. I made these projects. When you make projects, they'll show up here. So to create a new one, just click here. And it will show this page. So this up here is your name, and you can change it to whatever you want, like tutorial or anything. And to save your project, just do Control S, and here it will say project saved. And you can share your project by clicking this orange share button. So this here is your sprite. The cat is a sprite. Every time you make a new project, it will show this is its default. You can delete a sprite by clicking this here. This is the sprite's name. You can change it to cat or anything you want. Here it will show the sprite's X position and the Y position. You can change it here and it will move, or if you move it around, it will change. Here, you can change whether you want it to show or to not show. So I'm going to show. And here, you can change the size of your character. Or you can make it bigger or smaller. And here, you can change the direction, meaning which way it's pointing. If you want to create a new sprite, then click this button. And if you hover over it, it will give you these options. Choose a sprite. If you click on that, you will see all of these, and you can click on any one you want. Or you can paint a sprite, and it will take you here. Here you can create shapes. You can do anything you want. And you can delete that sprite if you want. And surprise will just make a random sprite. So what you can also do is upload a sprite from your computer. If you create multiple sprites, so let me just pick a few, then they will all show here, down here. This is where you can switch between sprites. Now, if you code one sprite to do something, I'm coding the cat to move 10 steps and turn 15 degrees, and then I switch to her, it won't show the code because the code is only for the cat. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is backdrops. So backdrops, if I choose the Arctic, it will show in the background. And so it's sort of like your stage. And you can choose multiple backdrops. So I'm going to choose these. And you can code it in your code so that they change. Now, remember how I said in the beginning about this being block coding? This is what I mean. So it's not like traditional coding where there are like scripts and stuff like that. This is where the codes are built into the blocks, and you just move the blocks and connect them, which makes it a really good way for beginners to learn coding. Now, this here is your workspace. This is where you can pull all your blocks and connect them. And once you're finished coding, you click the green run button here, and it will run your program. This here is where you can find all the blocks. And you have different categories such as motion, looks, sound, events, control, and all of those other ones. We'll get into what all of those do later. You can also go to costumes over here. This is where you can make different costumes for your sprites. That means it's not a separate sprite, but it's the same sprite looking different. So you see here how the legs are in here. And when you switch to costume 2, the legs are different. You can code it to constantly switch between these two costumes to make it look as if the sprite is running. The last thing in here is sounds. So you have different sounds, and you can choose sounds here. You can choose a sound, you can also record a sound, or a surprise, which is just like all the others, it will just pick a random sound, or you can upload a sound from your computer. And so that's how the Scratch page works. It's really simple to use, and I recommend Scratch for beginners because it's really easy. So that's all I'm going to do in this video. I hope you like my video. Please consider subscribing if you want to see more content. And please give a thumbs up. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.